What's up, everybody? It's your boy Wings of Redemption, and I'm gonna do something a little different today. I have two gameplays here, but I'm just gonna start one periodically. You see Tweet right there. Let's go see what some of the adventures he gets into right here. If you notice, you can see his blue triangle disappear from the map. Let's go and look at his section of the screen to see how he was able to supply me with this call out and what went wrong. You see Tweet right here coming down here. He throws a C4 right here. He's using a KSG. He's looking for that quick shot here. He's waiting for the guy to come around, and boom, the guy in the bush, he ends up calling him out for me. This is a quick way for your team to put together kill streaks. With him giving me that call out, I was able to preserve the UAV, and now we have a bird's eye view of the field. As I said before in my breakdown of pretty much Mission TDM in my Science of Call of Duty series, Mission is basically a triangle spawn section map. What does triangle spawn section mean? Well, let's go ahead and look at the map and show you. Well, as you see right here, this is Mission. Let's go ahead and show you where the actual main spawn points of Mission is. The red triangles are the main spawn points, where the green are the off spawn. Alright, if you look right here, there's two sections of triangles into the map itself, just like that. If you want to, take the time, pause the video, and you can very easily see where the spawn points are at. So with that knowledge in my hand, I know for a fact that they're going to either be spawning up there or behind, or the two spawns behind me. Since my team is controlling the A side of the map, A being the A domination side, I know they're going to be spawning in front of me, and they're going to be either coming from here or they're going to be spawning in that far left triangle, red triangle you see on the map, and they're going to be running up the backside or coming around the backside. We have the UAV up, so we very easily can see that they're just pretty much staying around what I like to call the sniper ledge, because snipers like to sit on this ledge to the right of me and constantly try to pick people off. So what I'm doing is I'm just working my way back up and around here, trying to push them out and trying to get them to spawn specifically back toward the other end of the map. The main reason I want them to do that is the other end of the map is what I call the quarry, and the quarry is very low, and you pretty much have an advantage on someone when you're able to shoot high to low, and the person that's shooting low to high has a disadvantage because the level of terrain. What that basically means, a person that's above you can use the actual floor he's standing on as a head glitch, whereas the person below you is wide open for the most part because he's at an odd angle. And as you can see here, we ended up pushing there. I came through the middle just like I wanted to funnel them through the middle of this section. You see me and Tweet are running here. And if you work this right, as I can see right here that the Predator missile, they flipped again. If you work it right, you can get them spawning on the outside edge of that bridge, and they'll keep funneling right here through the red gate, and you can constantly just keep picking them up. Tweet went back there to clean up that one guy. That's because he was basically the only guy there at the time. And there goes into my, I think it was a 16 kill streak. But the entire enemy team ended up flipping. But I know Tweet, if you see where Tweet's position on the map right now, I know they're going to be spawning in that far red triangle yet again. And it's very easy to understand. See, they're spawning in that left triangle on the map I originally showed you, and they're going to be funneling there. And as you see right here, the red dot coming up, another guy over here coming around this corner pushing it, or they're going to be going into the quarry or across the bridge. Most people take the most direct route possible. Very few people try to flank or use an assassin or ghost, but don't leave that out of the equation, because the person that uses that flank method, assassin or ghost, is generally going to be one of the stronger players. If you want to go ahead and check the pre-game lobby and see what kind of players you're up against, if you're up against people with generally 1 to 1, 0.8 to 1 to 5 KD, those kind of players are pretty much direct, in-your-face type of players. They want to run, they want to get to you, they want to take the shortest distance possible, which everybody knows is a straight line. And that's how you pretty much have to dictate a TDM. You gotta pretty much assume people are going to take the straight line route and go from there. I mean, intuition is something that you can use, but generally it's you'll come out more times on top just pretty much guessing where a guy will go and understanding the player. One of the things I used to love to do in Call of Duty was just try to outthink the player, and knowing the spawn system on every map is one of the best ways to outthink a player. And You know, because you could be like your boy Tweet, who had a couple really cool clips of this game, which I'm gonna show right here toward the end. He had a 4-man feed and he had a 3-man feed with the KSG, and I wanted to show you those because those kind of highlight in this game. But hopefully that gets a better understanding of mission. And this is basically how I pretty much was able to bring you this gameplay. And I want you to notice in contrast my play style, how I try to put as very little movement into my gameplay as humanly possible, versus Tweet style, which is like a 7 sensitivity. You know, I don't even know how to describe it. He's a very Twitch style player. I guess that's why his name's Twit. And you kind of can see the variation. And you know, both, you can't really say which style works best. You know, obviously we both came to the same end. Very solid games. Here's the 2 clips from Twit. You know, he started out with a C4 and he came down. He got a lucky 1-shot and he went straight to prone, and he ended up scoring 2 more kills with the KSG. And he picks up a 4th right there. And one thing you'll notice about his Twitch style is it requires a little bit more on luck, which is not a bad thing. But how many of you guys could sit here and look at that and be like, yeah, I could do that 3 times out of 5 or whatever? Most people are gonna look at that clip and like, man, I would have got crashed or trashed or traunched or whatever the words you want to use right there. But Twit's a great player. We had a very good session of games. I think there's one more game still saved up at this section, at this juncture of all junctures. And hopefully you guys enjoy it. If you could, please leave a rating on this video. It'd help me tremendously. And I want to go ahead and leave you with a little bit of Twit. So maybe it will kind of influence you to maybe go check his channel out. Here's some of him throwing some rhymes.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Twit in the building. Get big, remix 2012. Yeah, let's go. First things first, I always go try hard. Sniper in my hand makes all you niggas cry hard. Go and choose your class, switch it to your tubes. I'm a one-man army, you a last stand new.